Right people, we got down to our campsite. I'm with Derek Dolan here.
Yeah,
you know,
well,
music composed by Derek Dolan, music played by Derek Dolan, music produced by Derek Dolan. This is the man behind the music.
he finally got me out.
How long does it take me? A couple of more years
100
anyway.
years, yeah, 100 years.
Yeah.
That's
Bravo.
the one. My name is Paul McCartney. That's the one.
Brilliant stuff, man. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, so wow, it's very bright. I brought Derek down here. This is the Barravore car park, and this stone here is about the Battle of Glenmalure. Oh yes, say hello, Derek.
Hello.
Yeah,
It's lovely down here.
It was a good night last night, wasn't it?
Great crack.
And then the two lads showed up.
Yeah, that's proper wild camping. Proper.
Yeah. So it was. I of course went to bed early, but yeah, the story of the Battle of Glenmalure, it was. I read up and I looked into it. It's at between 80 or 800 English soldiers were defeated by the rebels here in the mountains. The one Michael Dwyer, that's not O'Dwyer then. There's a rock down here, O'Dwyer's Rock. I brought you down there a year or so ago before and I showed you up the heights. So this it was said that the blood ran red in the stream for 2 weeks after the battle. But anyway, even if it was 80 horseback English soldiers that were defeated, that would have been a huge defeat for down here. Like, so whatever you want to believe, 80 or 800, but it was a big loss to the English and a big victory. In the end, the Irish got hunted down, and O'Dwyer, I think he was the leader of it. He had to give in and hand himself in. I don't know whether he had some of his family members and they were going to kill them or whatever. I don't know the details of that, but he got handed in anyway. And and geez, I'm trying to think, did he get executed? He probably did. Lots did them days. You know. So you're having a good time?
Oh, brilliant.
Your first wild camp.
Fair play to you for bringing me out.
No problem, man. Yeah. And waking up in the woods is something special, isn't it? Did you sleep differently last night?
Brilliant. I was just dreaming about mountains and streams and trees and whatnot.
You've got the bug now, won't you?
Big time.
Big time, right, okay.
Get me tent next week and then I have to go sleeping now.
Yeah. Just get one of them kilos, Kieran.
And I need a chair as well.
For budget and money on the market now, about the best you can get. Trust me, 5, and that'll do anything or whether it has to throw to you, you know.
It's brilliant.
Okay guys, back soon. Bye bye.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Yeah, hi people, how's it going? Do you know what, just nothing to report other than just super chillaxing here in the woods. Derek has gone in for a snooze, afternoon snooze in the woods. I recommended it to him, and actually Chris had packed up his tent, but he's feeling like a bit of a sleep before he drives home to Dublin, so I think he's having a nap in his car. So everyone around me is sleeping, and yeah, I'm still awake here. Actually, I was thinking of having a snooze, but I'm not going to be able to. So it's 2 o'clock now. So I cracked open a Cano clock, and and I started listening to a Joe Rogan podcast that I have downloaded. Christian Constantine and what's the other guy's name? Yeah, very interesting lads. Very interesting podcast actually. Just about culturally, about what's going on in the world, and I don't even want to get involved. I don't want to get political. It's fucking chaos. It's warmongers, puppeteers. Yeah, I don't even want to comment on it. I just like to this is why I come out to the woods, to get away from all of that. So I turned the podcast off. And I just, look. Nature's TV. Well, I went to buy the logs, and the guys know me and they know I'm coming down to the woods. And he said, can I ask you something? He said, why is a lad like you, who's going into the woods, actually paying for logs? You know, and I told him, this place here, there's a lot of dead trees, but if I take them down, there's dead tree, it looks, and then all them people start taking them down. So I don't want to do that. There's very little dry wood left on the ground. We do get pieces. We do get certain pieces. I know there's a tree like that over there, and I may take that down. Anyway, I was telling him, I was explaining to him this, and I said, like, and a lot of times it's been raining so much, we can't get dry timber. I said, so come in here, give you a bit of business, and we've got a lot less work to do. Especially when there's 2 or 3 of us. If it's just for me, I can take down one tree or one long branch, and that'll do me the whole night. But when there's 3 of us, 2, 3, sometimes 4, there was 4 here last night. So yeah, so I told him, and I said I'd send a few people your way. He's in Animo. If anyone wants to know, send me a message. He's open Monday to Fridays, normal hours, and Saturdays till 1 o'clock. And so he gets a bit of business off me. We don't have to cut down any trees and make the place look bare. The last place got very bare looking. So yeah, so that's why I'm not cutting down stuff in this little particular forest, because it's not that big. And if I start cutting down stuff, no, aesthetically it's going to ruin the place. So yeah, so the chap, he was happy with that. He goes, okay, I understand. And I say, you still get the business, and I usually give him a tip every time. So 3 bags of logs from that guy is €12, and he'll give you a big bag of kindling. So I most times give him the €15. Yeah, so anyway, there's a little story about logs and trees and the tree of life. Okay. We might get, we burnt sausages earlier and all we did. Might get a bit of food on. I ended up having some fruit, and I've got a whole punnet of strawberries there. They're nearly ripe. So that'll be a nice bit of food now. And then we had other stuff. We had the Wagyu burgers last night, and then what else have we got for it? We've got other sausages then as well, and the usual, and chocolate and crap. It's the worst I eat usually all year round. Is when I'm camping. It's the worst food I've eaten. Charcoal, burnt stuff and everything. Anyway, I'm waffling. Back soon. Love and peace. Check out this tent, and come on, I'll show you inside. There's something I realised about this. Finally, the question is, has somebody created a 2-man tent that can actually fit 2 men in it? Well, or 2 big sleeping mats. and gear outside, because this tent has two porches. Has a porch on this side and has a porch out here on the other side, and they're decent. They're decent. So hang on. So look at this, all my gear here. Hang on, I'll turn it around. Are we still recording? Can we mute this back? Yes. So that's my sleeping mat. Now without even like measuring it, okay guys, and there's me bag, all of that. Matilda's over there, water canteen, extra layers, pillows up there, sleeping mat, and look at all of this room on this side and that's enough to fit two of these mats. So, and you have out here a big huge compartment for your backpack. So like, the question I ask, have these guys Alpinos develop it to ALU for aluminium? I found out they're a Croatian company, and they're putting the money into the development and the products on this. Yeah, I had no problem with condensation. She's down there, look. Another door there with another huge porch. Look, I didn't even put up all the strings attached. I didn't need it here. If I was on a mountain I would. But is this finally actually, would this fit two people? A man and a woman, two good mats and your gear on either side. Beautiful. I think this will do the job. Wow, what a beauty. Back soon. Yeah, hi everyone. So we're just packing up. I've got everything out of my tent at the moment. Yeah, so look in there. Oh, he opened a knife. Now just make it clean for the new person, the new owner. A fabulous tent, really is. I really enjoyed using it. And I would actually get one of those for myself. I would, for that money, 180 or 220, for that quality in it. Yeah, that's a great tent, really is. So look, it was raining. Oh, it's starting to rain again. Fuck. So hang on, mate. It's starting again. I just want to wait till it stops. I can see the sun is breaking through there, so it is going to stop. And to pack up, because I don't want to get the inside of it wet, because that's a fly sheet first. Yeah, so we always leave the tarp anyway last, so we're packing our gear all in here, tidying up, organising the cans and the rubbish, and of course to bring it all out with us. So yeah, so look, I'll be back soon. I'll just get the rest of this done, ducking and diving in the rain. Okay, bye. So, hi everybody. So, we tidied up and I love ice cream. And myself and Derek are here in Glendalough, and there's loads of ice cream around. But only it's not ready yet, so we have to wait 10 minutes and then I'll get me ice cream. So, that's a nice way to end off. Great trip, wasn't it?
Oh, amazing. Yeah, amazing.
Will you do it again?
Life changing.
Yeah,
Big time, man.
Yeah. When are we going again?
I have to see when I'm free. It's like therapy, Mother Nature's therapy, you know.
Wasn't it just brilliant?
Oh, so relaxing.
You know what, the both of us slept so much, we were thinking of calling the video Wild Sleep in Ireland. Because I done nearly 10-12 hours sleep yesterday, a little snooze, then I was back up and then back down for about 10 hours. Beautiful. Anyway, people, thanks everyone for tuning in. I always say to my daughter that the world would be less beautiful if it wasn't for ice cream. So I'm going to get just a standard vanilla 99, the flake. That's all. I'm not any of the fancy stuff, although some of it looks nice. But yeah, anyways, love and peace everyone. Thanks for watching. And oh yeah, and actually there's still, thanks to the guys in Military Force, the tent. The tent is, you still have 2 days. I'm not closing the raffle till Friday. So today is Monday, the video will be up tomorrow, Tuesday. So you'll still have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then I'll close the draw on Friday and we'll do the draw then on Saturday. And the winner of the tent then. I'll do it live, I'll do a video on it. Okay, so thanks very much. Derek, it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, likewise.
Really did enjoy it. You're easy on the camp. You're easy on the camp. Yeah, so see us all soon. Thanks everyone, love and peace. From Glendalough. Ciao.